Today I'm building an outdoor kitchen with a hidden grill. Let's go. If this is your first time on my channel, I'm a video editor by trade, but building DIY projects are my hobby. I may not know everything about building, but I don't let that stop me. So about a year ago, I bought a camper and started building a camping area in my backyard. I added a garden, I added an outdoor shower, and I'm super excited to finally get around to this outdoor kitchen. Also, here's the cost of the lumber I bought. I will keep tabs on everything I spend, and I will show you the total cost towards the end of the video. Now, if you're curious if this outdoor kitchen will include a refrigerator, well, yes, kinda. The camper itself has a refrigerator inside, so I kinda have that one tackled already. One thing to note here is that I wanted the counter to be made of wood, but I did not want any screw holes in the top of the wood, so I ended up using a jig so that I could attach it from underneath. And here's where I run into my first problem. When I built this pergola, I'm going to be honest with you, it was not 100% square. And so over the length of the pergola, there's probably an extra few inches. So this piece of wood has to be cut down an inch and notched all at the same time. It's quite complicated for me, and I know the key to success here is to really double, triple check all my measurements. And I don't have the greatest tools for something like this, as you can see by the use of twine to try to make a straight line. All right, let's see if this thing fits. Holy crap. I gotta tell you, I was pretty happy at that point. So now we've got the basic frame for the outdoor kitchen. Now, in hindsight, I really wish that I would have painted these posts black before I even started doing this. But at this point, there's no turning back, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And now I'm sanding the counter, getting it ready for stain. I wanna make sure it's nice and smooth and as even as possible. So now the project is coming together, and the next thing I'm adding is the sink. I decided to go with a vessel sink, which is probably pretty odd for a kitchen. My original plan was to have like a huge piece of wood kind of hollowed out, very organic, to kind of counter all the kind of modern elements here. But boy howdy, that stuff is super expensive. Anything made out of like wood or rock is really expensive. So this is my compromise. And you know what? I'm not my first choice, but I think it'll do. So this hose will feed my outdoor shower and my outdoor kitchen. I chose this particular stainless steel hose because it does well under pressure, and I'm gonna leave this hose on all the time. I added this double valve as well. One side of the valve will go to the outdoor shower and one side will go to the sink. I just hooked the hose up to one of the water supply lines and the other one I capped. All right, let's give this a test. Every freaking time. I tried over and over to redo this connection. I thought I got a faulty water line. And I go online and I do a little research, and lo and behold, I find out what's wrong. I just turned it on. This is like a no leak. No leak. I figured out what was wrong is that I put Teflon tape on that connection, and those connections don't use Teflon tape. So I messed up. That was me, but I got it fixed.
Let's party.
Next is going to be the trash and storage cabinet. I saw this trash cabinet somewhere, I can't remember where, and I thought that's a fantastic idea. So you will see how I'm going to deal with trash. That's right, you're not seeing things. I'm putting the hinges on the bottom of the cabinet. That way the cabinet opens up kind of like a chute. And on the inside of that will be the garbage can. And now I'm just attaching the magnetic latches. Come on, man, that's pretty good. Again, I didn't come up with that, but it's so convenient. All right, let's finally move on to this grill. My idea for this grill is to have a hatch that opens up and then the grill is revealed somehow. I'm excited and scared at the same time. This can make or break this outdoor kitchen. I just have to figure out the simple thing of making this whole thing work. Here I'm installing these seamless hinges. I have no idea how people do this. I'm kind of winging it at this point. It's a little cringy, but the thing is here is that, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. Told you. I went through so many ideas to try to get this pop-up grill to work. I could not figure anything out, and everything that I came up with was almost like too complicated. If you've ever seen those Murphy beds where they have a shelf on the outside and then when they lay the bed down, the shelf stays level, and I couldn't get it to work where it would stay level, so my idea was just to attach the grill to the shelf so it won't fall off. And that was it. At that point, I think I got it, and here we go. I did decide to keep the shelf on that piano hinge, but in hindsight, you probably don't need it. One thing I think I failed to mention was that I had painted all this with barbecue paint that is apparently 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit resistant. All right, enough of me talking. Here's the beauty shots. Don't worry, I didn't forget that I was going to post how much the total cost of this outdoor kitchen was.